I have recently realized that I have a serious issue with consuming, whether it be food, media, negative conversation, whatever. I consume a lot. I consume way too much. Whoops. And so I realized this. I mean, I've always known it, but I realized this more officially when I was sitting on my couch before I got dressed and ready for work. I was scrolling through YouTube, searching for a video to watch to keep my brain stimulated while I got dressed, which took me less than a minute. And it was embarrassing and it was humbling. So it's almost the new year. Today is December 29th. And and something needs to change. Because I don't like the way I'm living. I don't like the way I am. I feel depressed. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and I scroll right past them that say earn your dopamine. And that's not something I do. I do take cold showers most mornings, depending on the week, but I took one this morning and it felt amazing, and it was the first thing that felt amazing in a week. So yeah. Something's gotta change.
What? These people literally always have their TV playing. But I literally have no room to judge because I almost always have a video playing on my phone. So, what's my excuse? I just thought, a year has passed and I am the same person. I look the same. In a lot of ways, I act the same. In some ways, I'm worse. And it's just a bummer. It's a big bummer. It's depressing and it's upsetting. Man, now that I think about it, I feel like maybe God has been putting things in my path to get my attention. And I was just kind of ignoring them. I just thought about this Mr. Rogers video. It was an interview that I saw. Someone asked him a question, and I don't remember what it was. And he talked about how people are more interested in noise over silence, and they're more interested in information over wonder. And that, with this realization I've been having this morning, that hit me pretty hard. Because that's how I've been living 100%. I can exist in silence, but I prefer not to. And so in the coming months, I want to exercise that muscle that makes me capable of existing in the quiet. And if I'm bored, I go for a run rather than turn on a movie or sit and watch Instagram reels for an hour and a half, or because I do that. I really do. Like, I feel sick. I feel like these are symptoms of pretty significant sickness. I feel gross.
try to do better at this. But I did not decide what to gift my friends for Christmas until after Christmas. I don't know what my deal is, but I was talking to the guy who owns the building of the coffee shop that I work at, and he told me that he works on people's Christmas gifts like all year round. And I was like, wow. I was like, that is honestly really wise, because with how many, like, I feel like in this generation, it's so easy to feel like you have so many close friends and you want to get gifts for everybody. It's not possible to do it in just 1 month. And maybe that's common knowledge, but I did not know that. Like, I did not realize that I could be working on people's gifts all year round. Just little by little, and then I wouldn't have to do it in a mad rush that lasts until after the fact. But in my defense, we are still in the 12 days of Christmas, so technically I'm not late. I'm just about right on time, so. Anyway, I've been standing here doing this for over an hour. I've been watching The Return of the King, and my back is starting to hurt. But I've made 4 sets, and it's a labor of love, so I'm excited to gift them to my friends. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm making my first ever loaf of sourdough sandwich bread. And I followed the recipe. The only thing that's different about my experience is I don't have a stand mixer. I don't have a Vitamix. I don't have a anything. So I am kneading it by hand. And I'm using the Farmhouse on Boone recipe. And she's like, I use a stand mixer. And I'm like, okay. So either I am over kneading this intensely, or I'm doing this just right with the tools that I have, which are my hands. This is where we're at. It has not passed the window pane test. I watched her video and this looks nothing like the smooth, elastic, pliable. This feels more like a lump of clay. The bread is literally groaning, or that's the counter. I just can't get it. I don't know if I can do any more. It's been over 10 minutes. I don't know, Lisa. Oh, I might have totally messed this up. I don't know. This is a lesson for me. Because I'm a instant gratification girl, and this is not instant gratification at all. This may be no gratification. So it's a good lesson, and I will be able to see what exactly I did wrong and maybe change something up for the second round. Because I'm not going to stop just because I messed it up one time. So, and if you don't rise, I might cry. We can check back later.
don't know why. I've had lots of water. And I've just started on some coffee. I've had protein. Fat and carbohydrates. I've spilled my coffee on my shirt. I even took an ibuprofen because I'm going hiking and I'm like, don't want to be dying. Maybe what I need is fresh air, because I did stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning, almost. I did stare at my phone literally from the moment that I woke up. You know, I did things in between. I made my breakfast. I started on the sourdough bread. But like in between everything, I was just looking at my phone. Why do I do that? So I'm back to using my old mascara, which I don't think you can really see it. What do you think? I did it really rushed. But I'm pretty happy with it. I was using this brand. I don't remember what the brand or what the mascara itself was called, but Anna showed it to me. And it's what she uses, but the spoolie, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, is weird and I don't really like it. It's like plastic. It's like it looks serrated rather than bristled. And my eyelashes just didn't work as well, and it took a lot longer to do for me. So I went back with my L'Oreal, Maybelline Lash Paradise. So I'm happy. You should go get it.
I would fall down this hill so fast.
What about the economy?
The economy.
The environment.
It will fail without me getting there. I do.
When I was driving yesterday, I was like, my eyes were not focused. And so I looked like up past the steering wheel, and it looked like in the movies. It looked like in the movies when something is like scary or coming at you, and it like is zooming out, but you're going toward it at the same time. I looked up at the road, and that happened, and I was like, ooh! And that happened as I looked over here toward the. Do I have vertigo? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
What's vertigo? Because I did that when I looked over there. I felt like it was zooming out, but getting bigger. So that kind of freaked me out. I was just buffering. I just like rebooted. I had to reboot.
Hello, Liza. How do you do? I'm writing you a letter. I hope it reaches you. I know it's been a long time since you heard from me. I'm still kicking around here in Tennessee. I heard you got a new place. I heard you got a new job. I heard you got a haircut, and it looks real nice. Are you ever lonely? Do you ever think of
I'm going alone, Sam.
Samwise Gamgee. I don't.
Of course you are, and I'm going with you.
an aeroplane shooting across the sky can surely take your body to a new place for a while. But some things stay no matter where you go. Do still love me, Liza, babe? Please tell me yes or no. When the world turns ugly, we turn inside. Try to find a good thing we can stand behind.
I don't really know if this is like how I want it to look or what it's supposed to look like. It's kind of dry on the ends. I didn't put any product in it. I guess it's alright. It's got volume, which I appreciate. Fun though. Oh, I like the volume. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna put some hairspray in it because I don't think this will last the day. Here's a slice. The crust. The crust is pretty hard. It's not like too hard that you can't bite into it. And the center feels spongy enough. Like, all things considered, it turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I really thought it was going to just turn into a brick. And the exterior, I'm not gonna lie, listen to this. Also, I did an egg wash that just cooked right on top. But like, you hear that? Pretty hard. Yeah, so that's a bit of a bummer, but it still tastes good. Especially with some butter on it. Oh, yeah. We're gonna survive this night.
I don't know.
That's the question.
We'll be fine. We just need to drink a glass of water.
My tummy's growling. Are we gonna end up like going to dinner at like 5? 5:30. I feel like I hear about people who live in cities and they like leave at 8 o'clock at night and they don't get home until 2 or 3 in the morning.
But it's such a short walk. Where do you go?
Where do you go? Oh my gosh. We're like, not around here, partner. Not around here.
3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was cold. 10,
9, 8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! 2024, we made it. I forgot how good it felt to just disappear in the gym for an hour or so. I went through a rough time in the spring and summer, and there was just never a point where I felt like I was back on my feet, you know? I just never felt like I had the stability to do anything consistently, let alone something that I have to leave the house and commit at least 30 or 45 minutes to on a regular basis. But something kind of clicked a month or so ago, and spur of the moment, I got a gym membership, and I have not gone consistently. Honestly, I think I've worked out probably 3 times in the last month. But today I hit it hard and did legs, and it just felt really nice. I just had my earbuds in, I was blasting Paramore, and just completely lost track of time. I left the house at 2:45. I just got home, it's 4. So, but I keep seeing these things online, like videos or reels or whatever, titled Earn Your Dopamine. And that is not a practice that I am good at. I really enjoy instant gratification and quick fixes. I enjoy a variety of things like that. And working out, cold plunging, meditative practice, reading, studying, and educating myself. You know, I really am a statistic. It's difficult for me. It's very difficult. More difficult than it used to be, I think. But I'm sorry, that's making a lot of noise, I bet. It's also January 1st, and I don't really have the motivation that most people have on January 31st, where they're like, heck yeah, this is my year. I don't have that. I never have that. But this year I do feel a sense of calm. I don't feel this urgency to lose 100 pounds in a month or even 6 months and, you know, rush myself. I think I'm finally learning about how I can probably make better progress, more sustainable progress. If I move more slowly. So there is a lot I want to do, but I'm not going to say there's a lot I want to do this year. There's just a lot that I want to do in life, because I'm not in control of when it actually happens. All of the scary and intimidating things that I want to do, I can take the necessary steps, but I don't direct my wait, what does scripture say? Like moving out, or, you know, finding a more financially stable job, or where I move, for that matter, who I live with, relationships, friendships, all that. I just need to keep walking, keep moving forward, and let the Lord direct me. That's actually kind of a nice thought. The thought of him being the one who changes my arrow, changes the direction of my arrow. I'm just moving. Something interesting about this year is that I do not have the hopeless romantic, or should I say hopeful romantic mentality that I have usually every New Year's. Most New Year's Day, I work myself up and I think I have this feeling that maybe this will be the year that I fall in love, or I get a boyfriend, or I get married, or whatever. But I do not have that this year. And now I don't feel hopeless, but I just don't care. It's not on my radar. It is not on my mind. I am really ready, so excited and ready to focus on what's right in front of me and what I do have control over. And there's so many things that I would love to have achieved or accomplished before that even happens, and it's just not on my brain. And I'm kind of happy about that, because there's a lot of other stuff to be doing. And if you know me at all, you know that I, especially when I was younger, was obsessive about relationships and being in love and finding my special someone. But it's just not so this year, and I am grateful for it. I think it's growth. I hope it's not stifling myself or denial. But yeah, I don't have a desire for it this New Year's, thankfully. I'm ready to work on my, for most of all, my spiritual growth, because that has just been on pause for the past several months, 2 or 3 months. And mental growth, education, there are just so many things that I did not take seriously for all of my life. And this year I'm reaping the consequences of that, and it feels awful. So I'm really just ready to work really hard and not try to force things that are clearly not meant to be. So anyway, I'm excited. Does any of that make sense? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? This is 2024. It means nothing to me. I don't know why. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Is that depressing? Am I depressed? Just kidding. But yeah, time to go start editing this video.